Come in.
Mr. Rashid, your 6 o'clock appointment is here.
Bring him in.
Come in.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
How are you? Please,
Good, how are you?
So I've heard that you wanted to open an indoor field in Dubai, which is a high demand thing. Also that, which is a high demand product. Also, did you pick your location?
I first wanted to open in Jumeirah, but it turned out that it's not a commercial area.
Yes, because of the
Residential.
regulations of the government.
Yes, government action. Turned out to be a residential area, so I found a place in Al Goz.
Which is better for an indoor field.
Yeah, it's better because it has more space. It's cheaper.
Yes, and it has warehouses there available.
Yeah, there's an MMA place next to it, and I think there will be a lot of customers too.
I would like to first thank you for picking me as a consultant and
Yes.
yes.
I wanted someone good with money, and I've heard you're good with money.
Correct. So you want to begin with talking about money?
Yeah, let's talk money.
Alright, so first thing you need to realize that there is different price ranges for every material. That's one of the factors of production. For a field, you will have to buy yourself 2 golds and paint and also fences and utilities.
Yes, I've thought of that.
Yes, and also gold cashiers, and you have a lot of you have a huge range but it's still a new business in Dubai, but you have a huge range of products. So are you looking to go big or small?
No, I want to go all the way. I want to go
All
big.
the way. So you think that you have a huge money to start with?
Yeah, I'm willing to spend first, let's say 500,000, and if I see that it's worth it, I'm willing to spend more.
All right. So I could set you up with some dealers that would help you to buy yourself some fake. Would you like the real grass or would you like the indoor grass?
No, indoor grass. I want to build an indoor.
So that's like the highest of the
indoor
range.
warehouse.
All right. I'll just inform my colleagues about that.
Yes.
And also for you'll need some bathrooms and pipes.
Yes.
I think
we
you're
need
aware
to think
of that.
about all this stuff.
Yes. Before beginning.
Utilities also in these
Yes.
days.
The pipes for the utilities.
So, in your experience, how much do you think something like that would cost?
It would go at least 17 to 18, at least 19,000 I could say. That
For the
was-
utilities and the small
For the
stuff.
utilities, small stuff, yeah. But then because you decided to go big, I guess you'll have a huge expense, which you need to cover up later with revenue.
Mhm.
Yes. And anything else would you like to talk about in money?
And money, let's see. So, 500,000. Do you think is that enough?
Maybe, yes. But depending on the location which you called for Al Goz, I think that Al Goz has some price range depending on the
Yeah,
area
I don't think it's too much expensive.
Yes.
I think my capital would be enough.
to build a warehouse.
Yeah, as a start
to host,
also.
indoor. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so after that, I've heard that you want to talk about money, right?
Yeah.
You need to know that there is 4 factors of production and they're very important to build the basis of the company and the basis of your indoor field to gain revenue. We have discussed, I think, just right now about the capital, which
Yes.
is all of the physical goods that will be in the business and
Yeah.
services. So you're going to provide both a service and a good, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna also bring coolers and stuff like that for
Yes,
the people.
and a small bar maybe to cool out the people.
Maybe.
drinks and,
I'm not. I
food.
didn't think that through yet. I'm just waiting for my contractor.
Yes.
Once I get this idea straight.
I think I'll discuss with my assistant about that, and he will fix you up with some very good contractors that will build your. I think the second point that we need to discuss is the labor, because without the labor, there won't be any.
Yep. So, workers. Let's speak about workers.
You need to first of all find skillful ones. You can't just go to any contractor and sign them up for this deal.
I'm willing to look for workers. Not too pricey. Just about right. Just about right.
But you need some of them that are skillful, am I right?
Yeah, of course.
And they have
Someone-
talent.
Yeah, I
skills.
want
That
someone to
would-
keep the business running.
Yes, that would also put notes on that. I'll just write down put
Yeah.
notes. I have
I
some
want-
companies that I could suggest to my assistant.
I want
Talk.
someone organized. Well organized. Very essential thing. I love that about about a person who's organized. It means he's very straight. He got his timing right. He got his
There-
money right. He got
I think
everything.
in your warehouse there are two types of labor, which is first the constructors that will construct the warehouse and
Yes.
the indoor,
Yeah.
and then after that you'll have laborers that need talent and skill.
You've
which
got
is
that
the-
handled. Yeah, the
Yes.
people who will build.
which is a
the-
cashier and some cleaners, I guess.
This I can handle, but the people who can build. So can you hook me up with some good engineers and laborers?
As a consultant, I can do that. Yes, and I think that's the job of a consultant, is to discuss about how to make the project successful.
I heard you're tied up with some good people who
Yes.
can do it for a good price.
Correct. Also, after that, I think we could discuss about the land, which is
And it goes.
which is in Algoz, like I said. But you'll also, like you said, but you'll also need some natural resources.
Natural resources. I don't know. I don't think there are a lot of natural resources in indoor
Yes, you're
stadium
very
or
correct.
court.
Correct.
So even the grass, it won't be real grass.
Yes, but you'll need obviously some a land and a space to build.
Yeah, of
I
course.
think we have discussed that previously about Algoz instead of Jumeirah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So I think you have to realize that you have to be ready for this task and this business. You have to realize that you have the skill and you're risk taking this huge opportunity because you're going big at beginning.
Mhm.
So that's where comes the entrepreneurship. You have to become someone. You have to be a risk taker, talentful, and skillful. According to your papers that you sent before, you have studied in very good colleges, which is great. Yes.
See, you did your research, Mr.
Yes,
Rashid.
I have talked to my assistant, and because I would like to know my clients before beginning with them. And after we have discussed some parts of the detail, I think I have a meeting to catch up, so I'll leave you with my assistant, and I'm very sorry for that. My assistant will go further for the detail, and he'll contact me as soon as possible. Thank you very much for having me, and I'll leave you.
See you.
See you.
Hello, Mr. Amar. My name is Abdullah.
Hello.
And I am Rashid assistant. As I heard, you want to build an indoor field,
Yes.
but have you asked yourself three economic questions?
Which are?
What will they produce? A field.
Yes.
How will they produce?
Mhm.
For whom it will be produced?
How will it be produced? So I want to produce it in a cheap yet reasonable way, reasonable prices, and also when I'm done, the prices will be reasonable, and there's offers for the people who will like play for more than an hour, for example, 2 consecutive hours. And for whom will it be produced? It will be produced, of course, for the people who are willing to play and willing to pay according to my prices and my regulations at the court. So I've thought of that, and I'm thinking more into it, trying to get further more details into it. And to say the truth, you are really good help. I can see why Rashid likes you and has you as his assistant. I'm not shocked. Trust me, I've been to a lot of places where people have horrible assistants. And cut.
Before you make any decision, let's go into details.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's discuss the second economic question. How will they produce? You will produce depending on the resources available in the UAE. Is there enough resources and stuff like that?
Well, I think the UAE has a lot of resources, and yes, UAE, alhamdulillah, God blessed it with a lot of resources, and I think it will be enough to develop and make this indoor football field. I haven't thought of it from that perspective, but thank God there is enough resources, and I think the UAE is doing great now. With that, more resources will come. Vision of 2020. Imagine the resources we will have now. Probably
Yeah,
the goal will have an automatic door. It will have an automatic door, and the goal will have numbers and stuff like that.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.
I will give all the details to my boss, and he will discuss further information with you about everything from total cost to total estimated revenue.
Okay. Thank you.
كت اقول لك كت
كان قبل